I heard that there is three qualities of our mind, which is sattva, rajas and tamas, and we should always find ourselves, try to find ourselves in a sattvic energy, in a sattva mood, which is goodness. Can you a little bit introduce these three qualities and how they are important if we want to be happy?
See, when it comes to the health of mind, it's very important we understand these three qualities of mind. Like in the physical body, we have the three doshas, vata, pitta, kapha, and we must maintain a balance in that. But when it comes to mind level, then sattva, rajas and tamas, these are the three qualities which actually govern the various functions of mind. Whenever the mind is in the sattvic state, is dominant in the sattva quality, then the mind is quiet, calm, peaceful, happy, full of knowledge. This is called healthy mind. And when the mind is dominant in the quality of rajas, that means there is more rajas in the mind, then the mind is agitated and is disturbed, it is not relaxed, and this is very active of course, and is hyperactive sometimes, So that is not considered a healthy state of mind. That is when people are very hyper, they have a lot of disorders. And tamas is that state of mind when mind is in the state of inertia, it's inert mind, blocked mind, there is completely nothing going on, very unclear mind. This is also unhealthy state. So, majority of the people today, they have too much rajas and tamas in their mind. That is why whenever they take to any meditation, any relaxation, they feel so happy, because that is the real happiness, the state of sattva. So, in Ayurveda, we always teach how to attain this state of sattvic mind, and it is very easy, just by eating some simple kind of foods which makes your mind relax, or listening to some music that relaxes your mind, or just putting some nice aromas that relaxes your mind, anything that relaxes your mind. But of course, this is in pure context of pure knowledge, You cannot say, oh, when I drink vodka, my mind relaxes, My people can say that also, but that is in the mode of tamas. When you are in tamas, you don't understand things, because really alcohol doesn't relaxes your mind. It actually stimulates and sedates. So there is a difference between sedation and relaxation. This is very important to understand. But majority of the people, when they are in this mode of tamas and rajas, they don't know that they are not aware of true knowledge. They think whatever they know is correct, and they are ready to debate on this. You might have met many people like that. So, in Ayurveda, we try to bring you slowly. It is a very nice way, step by step. We don't really tell you to change overnight. Change your food, change your lifestyle. Do some breathing, go for a walk. Anything that refreshes your mind. Not disturbing your mind with the music all the time, and even when people are going for a walk or jogging, they are putting music. This is agitation, this is creating disturbance. So, you have to understand these simple things, and this theory of sattva, rajas, tamas is really beautiful, and it can help you to become very happy and healthy at the mental level.
I would like to ask, does food play a big role when you have stress or let's say depression? What should we eat to stay in this sattvic energy, sattvic mood, and what we should exclude from our diet not to be sick with depression?
Yeah, food plays a very important role, because food is actually nourishing not only the body, but it also nourishes our mind. And of course, in Ayurveda, we have a very common and popular saying that your mind is what you eat. So, if you are eating foods which are clean and pure and sattvic, as you say the word, which are more full of prana, then your mind will be more fresh and more clean and more calm and more healthy. But suppose you are eating junk food, the word junk itself means garbage. And lot of people eating garbage now, I don't know why they eat garbage, it is very difficult for me to understand. Garbage should be thrown in the garbage box. This is not a garbage box. So, when you eat garbage, when you eat junk food, when you eat food which is filled with preservatives and chemicals, when you eat food which has no prana, all the dead animals and dead food, so then your mind also becomes like that. It becomes dull, it becomes like blocked, you can say it's blocked, you can't think clearly, you can't see things clearly, so that's not good for the mind. Similarly, in this world, especially anything that we see around us, it can be all divided into three categories: sattvic, rajasic and tamasic. And food in Ayurveda is not only what you eat from your mouth, anything that goes in is your food. What you watch, so be careful what you watch, what kind of movies you are watching. If you are watching very violent, aggressive and that kind of movies, that is going to agitate your mind. You should watch sattvic things, you should listen to sattvic things, you should smell sattvic things, you should think sattvic things, you should read sattvic things. So that is the real philosophy behind this, and this is very, very simple. If you are really looking to be happy, of course I think everybody wants to be happy. I have not met anybody in the world who would say I don't want to be happy. But then we should try to understand what are the fundamental principles that we can become happy, that can make us happy. So this is a very beautiful thought and very important thing, that you must observe your food. Food is that nourishes not only your body but also nourishes your mind. And the best food for the mind is a good sleep. People who can sleep very well, their mind is quite calm and relaxed. But in this world, you find so many people who can't fall asleep, who can't sleep properly. That's also because of rajas, too much rajas in the mind, they can't fall asleep.
Let's say a woman is struggling with depression and she has this bad moods. How she can help herself in a natural way? Is there some practices, some herbs, food which she can take to feel better?
See, again, we have to understand first of all what is the cause of the depression, and in case of women, it's primarily the feelings, the emotions, they are very important, So I think if a woman wants to be happy and wants to not have depression, she needs to pay attention to her feelings, her emotions, and nurture them and nourish them, because it's true that she has to do it for herself. Normally she is looking for someone else to do it, she is expecting someone else to do it for her, which doesn't happen. Unfortunately, it is not happening. That's why she has to do it herself. So this is primarily very important thing. And then of course, at physical level, doing some breathing exercises, is very good. Doing some meditation is very good. Maybe some herbs like Brahmi, Shatavari, Ashwagandha. These are nice herbs. They also, just stimulate or just make your mind more strong, bring you out of that mood of depression. And finally, very important is also to understand the real purpose of life. A woman actually is very, very powerful, as we say. She is full of love, she is full of so many energies, she is full of really different kind of emotions, she is very strong emotionally. So she can definitely find the real purpose of life, and which is in simple language, if we don't want to make it too philosophical, is to give love to others, or which we say devotion, or bhakti, or whatever you say. So this is a very strong emotion in a woman. She can really nurture this, nourish this, and just surrender everything to the family, to the children, to the society, or to the God, whatever you want to say. So that will also make her really feel very happy, and she will really connect to the real purpose of the life. So there are various levels. In Ayurveda, when we find a solution, I don't want to just prescribe a tablet, and give you some herb. No, I want to really go to the root of the problem. This is where in Jiva, when we do treatments of the problems, we really go to the root and try to give the solution at every level. So this is how we can definitely take care of women also, and she should understand this, and she should know that she is strong, she is powerful. She should not be always feeling that she has to become really dependent on others for this purpose, at least, because she has the love. So she has to start nurturing this power of love for herself, and also then she can nurture and help others.
That's a very beautiful thought. Yeah, I totally agree.